How do you balance life? Well, the short answer is you don't. Hey y'all, Bright here. And today's topic of discussion is balance. How do you go about balancing school with your family, with your friends, with the things you like to do for fun, with thinking about the Roman Empire? It just seems very, very difficult to do it all, especially as a med student. And I think the secret to it is not really balancing. I think it's more about juggling. When you think about balancing something, you have things on one side, things on the other side. You're trying to maintain everything, make sure nothing falls off. But things are going to fall off. That's just kind of how life goes. So why not, instead of trying to balance everything, you try to juggle things instead? Yeah, some things are going to fall off, but then you're going to catch other things in the meantime. And then the thing that falls off, you'll just toss it around in your juggling act, and you'll end up catching it later. And that's kind of how I see going through med school right now, at least personally, the way I'm doing it. There's certain things that I make sure that I do not drop on the ground. And there's this great saying about juggling in general, where life is like juggling a bunch of different kind of balls, and some of these balls are made of rubber and some of these balls are made of glass. And the most important thing is realizing which one is made of glass. What are your priorities, and what can you absolutely not let drop on the ground and shatter? So my relationships with my family are the most important ball that I cannot drop from my juggling act. Obviously school, my career, that's a no-brainer, but also my own mental health. And that's something that I will never stop talking about. I think that's super duper important, and I think that's a conversation that needs to be had more often in the medical environment in general. But some things that are made out of rubber, some hobbies, some interests, maybe even some friendships that can be put on the back burner for a moment and then come back to later. Some things are a little more important than others for sure, but for example, for me, going to the gym, something I try to do every week. But if things come up, if things get really, really busy, hey, going 2 times during the week instead of 3 or 4 is not going to kill me, and I know that, and that's okay. And for me personally, I think that's really what it comes down to, is just not losing my sanity while going through all these things. And making sure that I'm able to keep up my juggling act. And that is how I keep things in balance. And so far, when I've had an emergency here and an emergency there at the same exact time, where now I'm really stressed about dropping these glass balls of mine, I've managed to keep them both afloat. Luckily, for the time being, knock on wood. And at the end of the day, really, you can only just take it one day at a time. Thank you guys for listening. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you could relate a little bit. Maybe found peace in this video a bit. If you did, please drop a like, comment, subscribe. Hit that notification bell if you have not already, so you never miss another video. And I'll see you next time. Peace.